Prompt 34. In what ways do our values affect our acquisition of knowledge? Rephrasing the question can help you think about how to address the prompt, but make sure you title your essay with the exact wording above. A useful rephrasing is, how do what we think is important influence what we learn? Our values act like filters. Let's explore how they steer knowledge acquisition. 1. Map value-driven influences. Selection bias. We choose topics, questions, and methodologies that reflect cultural, personal, or institutional priorities. Funding and support research agendas and projects that attract resources reveal which areas society deems worthwhile. Ethical boundaries, moral values, determine which lines of inquiry are permissible and which are taboo. 2. Gather your values in action. Object. Pick examples that show value steering learning. Feel free to substitute your own newspaper or news homepage. Editorial choices signal which events and perspectives are considered important. Religious text, Bible, Quran. Spiritual values shape quests for meaning, truth, and moral knowledge. Map from a specific era. Geopolitical values influence how territories and peoples are represented. CRISPR toolkit or biotech brochure highlights ethical debates over which genetic intervention society prioritizes. Political movement poster or song illustrates how values motivate grassroots knowledge creation and spreading. Environmental science textbook emphasizes sustainability and climate awareness as core learning themes. Cultural cookbook or dietary guide encapsulates health, tradition, and social values in the foods we learn about. Tech advertising demonstrates consumer and corporate values driving which innovations reach the market. Social media policy document sets platform values on privacy, free speech, and acceptable content. Constitution or human rights chart embodies societal values codified into law and education. Gender studies or feminist theory. Tech shows how equity and justice values influence academic inquiry and knowledge production. 3. Craft your commentary. Restate the prompt informally. Why do we learn some things and not others? Object value insight for each example. Explain how it reflects values steering knowledge. This environmental textbook makes clear that sustainability is a top priority for today's society, shaping what students learn about ecosystems. Discuss tensions. When do values enrich inquiry by highlighting neglected areas? 4. Tie back to TOK. Link your analysis to the core concepts. Values underlie our choices about what knowledge to pursue and how seriously to take it. Perspective shapes the lens through which data and theories are interpreted. Bias reveals that knowledge is never entirely neutral, but is infused with what communities and individuals hold dear. Reflection question. How do conflicting values within a society lead to divergent knowledge claims? Your turn. Select the objects that best spotlight how values guide what we learn and use them to craft an essay showing how what we care about ultimately shapes what we come to know and believe.